See, the next point is a data adapter class. The data adapter class is the base class for data adapters which represents a bridge between a dataset and a database in a data provider. We can use the data adapter object to exchange data between a data source and a data set. Can use it to retrieve appropriate data and insert it into data table objects within a data set and to update changes from the data set back into the data source. Creating the data adapter. There are two ways to create data adapter objects. See, first use an existing open connection object. Second, open the connection as needed. Then next, filling the data table. After the data adapter object is created, you use the fill method passing a dataset and optional the required data table name as parameter. You can then work with the data in your application, and if required you can use the update method of a data adapter to synchronize those changes back to the data source. You can use a single adapter to fill and update multiple dataset. A single data adapter is linked to a particular dataset only when a method is actually being called. The next data set object. A data set is a create of data retrieved from a database. It's the major component of radio.net. Then a data set reads and writes data and scheme as XML documents which can transport it using the HTTP protocol, which makes it great for the internet. Say the next, when the user edits data in data bond count OLS, changes are made to the data sets data immediately. You can use the get changes method to get a new dataset holding only the rows that have changed, and you typically send this new dataset to the database in the data provided with the data adapters update method. See, the data set object is disconnected memory resident cache of data. It is structured in a similar manner to a database in that it contains data table, data relation, and constant object. Then, dataset A typical use of dataset is through web services. A client application will make a request for data to a web service that will populate a dataset and return it to the client. The client can then view and modify the dataset by using properties and methods that are coincident with database operation and then pass it back to the web services. The web service will then update the database with the client's changes. See, the dataset is transmitted between tiles as XML, which means that it can be also used by non-audio clients. The data table, see, the data table may be mapped to a physical table in the data source, can be related to one another through data relation. Then optimize concurrency or looking model. Properties of interest. See, columns. Returns column collection of data columns. Then next, rows returns data row object as a row collection. Then parent relation returns the relation collection. Then constant returns the table constant collection. Then data set returns the data set of the data table. Then data table and data relation. See, the data set contains the data table and relation collection using object within these two group of related fields within your data set. The data table object consists of the columns collection and the rows collection. You can use the object in these collection to manipulate the fields and query their properties. The relation collection contains definition of all the relationship between the data table object in the data set. You can use these to enforce constraint on your data or to navigate across tables.